Hello everyone, welcome to the video for the last week of April. I almost said August. Hello Olga. So interesting stuff happening like always. This week we are building on the new energy that came in last week with the new moon and with the solar eclipse. So what we are doing is focusing on what we need to bring into our lives. But I see that we are going through a lot of heavy stuff, heavy emotional stuff, because we still need to decide who we are and how to go forward. And we are really in a space of vulnerability where we don't know how to go forward. But remember, it's also to surrender. It's not that you have to know what to do or where to go or what to be. It's to go into your essence and really feel who you are as a being, as a soul, and what you are portraying on earth. So there is soul searching happening and lots of things in our space happening as well. So the only thing I can tell you is what the angels tell me, is to be still and trust. And I think a lot of us are under a lot of financial stress as well. All buttons are being pushed. So, it's really to understand, where does our trust go, or how do we try to control? Finn is trying to get on top of me here. He's always very protective of me. So the more I move, the more he tries to get on top of me. So I hope that this brings you some understanding for this week. Here in South Africa, we've got a long weekend. So you have some time to just go into the self, be alone, distance yourself from people and the world still, like we said last week. So next week we'll see what happens then. But there is really an opportunity for change this week. There's an opportunity to put energy into moving forward and accessing your full potential. So look at things that do come up that you feel motivated to do. If you don't feel any motivation, just allow yourself to be guided, or ask for the motivation, ask to be shown. So Archangel Michael is with me here, and I didn't draw a card because I just wanted to give the message that is given. And I wanted to be outside because it's such a beautiful day, and everywhere around me again, chainsaws. And that always presses my buttons. It activates my fear. It activates my distress for nature, for how we harm nature and ourselves. But it also helps me to know that I need to surrender, that there's nothing that I can do but to trust the greater outcome and the greater way of being. So this, I think, sums up what we need to be aware of this week, is this greater way of being. Although we are being pushed in certain ways and our trust is being tested, allow yourself to go into the knowing. I think that's Odin. Odin! And stay present. And there's nothing like nature and our animals to help us stay present in the current moment and to bring us joy in the moment, because they always show us that the only reality is the here and the now, is this very, very moment. So be with that as much as you can, especially when you go into your head, go into your fear and worries and try to make plans. Just return to this moment and know that in this moment you have everything that you need, and every moment can unfold like that. And if you have a very naughty wolf digging holes in your garden, that's also okay. So here's a goodbye from Fane. Olga. Come Olga. Here's Augie. Just trust yourself. Trust your life. Trust your soul that chose this moment, this experience. And know there's a deeper meaning to it. And when we drift around on the surface trying to figure out what to do and how to change what is, we don't gain the wisdom of what needs to happen in the now, what we need to discover in order to break through this mental pattern. So again, you can ask Michael or anybody that you feel connected to make you aware of what you need to see within the space of vulnerability to be able to shift this in your life. May you have purpose and power this week. I'm sending you all lots of love. Take good care of yourself.